I think I already said hi, welcome back to my channel, but now we're going to do it again because I changed my mind, and this is going to be a story time instead of part of my vlog. And I'm going to post it later. This is going to be a story time about Waffle House, and I already told the whole story, and now I'm filming the intro thing. So if this doesn't make sense, I'm sorry, but you're getting a good story time out of it.
So don't freaking complain.
I'm gonna go and complain now.
My makeup's already all gone now, which is probably really confusing because then the next clip my makeup's gonna be on. But it's fine. I don't know what's going on. So many things are happening. This has been the weirdest day of my entire life. I hope that you enjoy this story time, and now I'm gonna film an outro. It's the end of the day now, and we just went to Waffle House, and I could do it in my own video, like a separate video, literally, on what happened at Waffle House today, because let me tell you, it was something else. We are in, like, a real weird part of Lakeland, and there are, like, crazy people everywhere, and BT Dubs, I'm taking my makeup off while I talk, because I don't want it on my face anymore. We're in kind of a weird part of Lakeland, and a few of us decided, you know, there's a Waffle House right by our hotel. Let's go to the Waffle House. And so we go to the Waffle House, and like literally as soon as we walk in, this dude with like he had like dreads, I guess, kind of, and like this Jamaican shirt on, and he smelled like weed. Came in. So you saw Sophia earlier. She is like our director, pretty much. For some reason, whenever weird people, like super just weird people are around, that's who they talk to, is Sophia. I'm putting my hair up. Oh wait, I gotta back up a little bit. So first of all, there's this guy, white guy, kind of longish hair, 50s. He's talking to me and Tyler, and you haven't met these people, but I'm just gonna say their real names because it's not a bad story. He's talking to like me and Tyler and all of us as we walk into the hotel before we go to Waffle House. And he's like telling the story about how he hung out with Kid Rock and all this crap. Tyler believed him, which, I mean, good for you, Tyler. But I didn't. Anyway, he was real creepy and weird and in his 50s and just I don't know. It was weird. And I was uncomfortable. So I went inside. And so I go to the elevator and I press like the button to go up the elevator. And it was like he somehow snuck around me, went up the stairs, got in the elevator, and came down when I pressed the button. I opened it, and he was standing there. And nobody was around, and I had to go upstairs. So I freaking went up the stairs with this dude, or up the elevator with this dude by myself. It was so scary. And he told me, about how he, what did he say? He was like, I'm fighting. Oh, yeah. He was like, what floor are you on? And I should have told him a different floor and just walked up a flight of stairs, but I'm stupid. So I told him what floor I was on. He was like,
oh, you're not going to want to be on that floor tonight. He goes, me and my girlfriend are fighting.
And I was like, oh no. And he goes,
yeah, she's 30 and I'm 50.
And then he goes on this long I literally cannot tell you what he said because I don't remember any of it. So he goes on this long tangent about why they're fighting and how she's young and he's going through a midlife crisis. And then, so I wait for him to go down the hallway, and I go in my room, I grabbed my card, we went to Walmart and then to Waffle House. So we get to Waffle House, and like I said, this dude is talking Sophia's ear off. And I don't know what was happening. It was like nonsense. So me and my friend Nate are sitting there talking, and we're like having our own conversation, because Jared and Sophia are like, this guy is talking to them, and they're stuck. And so me and Nate are kind of just hanging out, talking, whatever. We like went to the jukebox and put money in the, is it a jukebox? Is that what it's called? I don't know.
Yeah.
The little thing where they play the music. So we went over there and we started playing some music just because it was weird and like we needed music because it was just awkward and strange. So I was like, I need some music because I'm actually about to lose my sanity because I don't know what's going on and I kind of feel like I'm in a lucid dream right now. We finally we put on music or whatever, and this guy is still talking to Sophia. I look over, and that man that was in the elevator with me earlier is sitting in the Waffle House crying. So I'm guessing maybe him and his girlfriend broke up. I don't know. But he was literally sitting there crying. And then he started falling asleep at Waffle House. And he smelled strongly of alcohol. So he probably just had a little too much to drink. And he was like real out of it. And this is all of this is before we even freaking got our food. And so then, while this is still happening, while there's still this dude is still talking to Sophia, this other guy comes up, and the chairs are kind of tight, you know, like the bar at Waffle House, like it was kind of tight. And so this other guy comes up, and it's like just another dude. He smelled very strongly of weed. Comes up, and like I didn't even know what was going on. I just look over, and his head is like between me and Nate's bodies. Like his head was like at my side, like right here, in between me and Nate. And I guess he had asked Nate for money, because all I see is his nose like in Nate's wallet. I guess he asked Nate for money, and Nate was trying to give him like a couple bucks. So he gives him $2. He's like, I have $2. And he had more cash, but he was like trying to hide it. And literally, just keep in mind, this guy's head is literally next to me, and I'm just kind of like watching this happen. It was so weird. And so so he gives him $2, and he's like, I'll give you this change if you give me another $1. I probably wasn't even $1 in change. It was like mostly pennies. And so he's like, okay. And so but he didn't have another $1. All he had was a 10 and a 5. And so he gets out. He shouldn't have taken out the money. He should have pretended he didn't even have it. I'm not sure exactly what the exchange was that happened. Somehow Nate ended up out $5. They like exchanged change, and then this guy got out another $1 and I don't know what happened. But anyway, so this guy leaves finally, and we get our food. And keep in mind also, Sophia has been starving. Like, literally in the car, she was so hungry. I gave her, you know, those little donut things, like the little tiny ones. I gave her one of those, and she put the whole thing in her mouth. Like, she was so freaking hungry. So her food finally comes, and this guy is, like, talking her ear off. Like, the only part of it that I heard was, he was like, what's your favorite book? And, like, what's your nationality? And then he was like, nationality is where you're born. Race is this or that, whatever. I don't really remember what happened. And so she explained her whole nationality to this man. And then he was like, what's your favorite book? And she goes, the Bible. Because she's like our Bible professor. So obviously she's going to take a chance to witness. She's like, oh, the Bible. He goes, even the parts that aren't true. And she was like, well, I mean, I think it's all true. And he literally is like turning around and like doing all these crazy hand gestures talking about the Bible. It was really weird. This whole time I'm just sitting there having my own conversation with Nate, listening to something like Olivia on the radio, because I knew that was the only way I could be sane for the rest of the day, is just listening to some John Mayer while I ate my freaking Waffle House. So I'm sitting there listening to this song, like kind of half listening to what's going on over there. And I look at Nate and I'm like, there's a 50-year-old man crying to my left, and a crazy man talking to my professor, pretty sure he was trying to hit on her, on my right. And Funky Town playing on the radio. I'm not really sure what's going on. It was I genuinely felt the whole time like I was in a dream. It was so freaking weird. I don't know what happened. And I'm glad that I told this story now, because I probably would have thought it was a dream if I went to sleep and woke up again. That is how freaking weird it was. Moral of the story, if there is a Waffle House next to your hotel and you're staying in Lakeland, don't go to it. Because, actually go. You know what? Just go with the group. It's safer that way. You'll be thoroughly entertained. For sure. But the waitresses were really sweet. The food was okay. I'm pretty sure I didn't get what I ordered at all. But it tasted pretty good. And oh my gosh, it was $2 more than regular. We got like the $5 menu, and I live in Georgia. We got the $5 menu. I was like, do you guys have a $5 menu? Like, we have a $7 menu. It's literally the $5 menu, but everything is $2 more. Hey, Courtney.
Surprise!
Surprise! She's not even in my room, but it's okay, because I get Hannah and Kristen and Katie.
That's right, you get me.
And I get to live with Courtney all the time, so it's alright. Thanks for watching my video. Subscribe for more. If you want to see my vlogs, if you recognize me in this exact outfit, in this exact place from my vlogs, go watch them, because I'm going to do travel vlogs, probably. I sucked today and left my phone at the hotel, and so I didn't really get to film SEU conference, but it was very good. God moved. and it was very enjoyable. So I don't have a lot to talk about today because I didn't have my phone at SEU conference, but next time I'm going to have it. We're going to film more. And tomorrow we were going to go to the beach, but I don't think I'm going to the beach. God bless. I'll see you next time. Bye.